It's always a pleasure to have you around. I mean,
You have good vibes. How do you respond to fear?
There is no fear.
You tell me.
Because I'm an actor.
But she will do it again.
I ain't doing Nigerian accent.
What's happening, no?
What's going on?
But I killed that shit.
Tell us the truth.
People are like, is it only your task? Yes, it's okay.
Hi everybody, welcome to Inkblot Meet and Greet with Naz, Zulu, myself, but with this special angel all in white. Flap those wings. Osas, who
Flap those wings.
when we go back, Osas, who we go way back with. She's
Literally.
basically film number one,
Yes.
our leading lady number one on our call sheet.
Hey.
Yes. Glad to have you here.
She was there from the beginning of this journey.
Yes.
And she's still here.
She's here with us. So.
I mean, she was hosting Martina Dance Hall when I called her, and I said, "Oh, and that whole thing with I got your number from. Are you available to come for an audition?" And of course, we were so ghetto back then that our auditions were in my house because.
Was that your house? Oh my God,
Yeah.
I remember.
I mean, but so it was Coco.
I
and
mean, you had a 4-bedroom house. What were you using it for?
Yeah, so we had there were 2 empty
So one of the
rooms.
bedrooms.
Yeah, so 2 empty rooms. So
Yeah.
we
Just sketch.
set it up.
Just sketch.
And so I remember when you read the red flags about auditions, is it the producer's
That's
house?
how.
Dun,
You
dun,
know?
dun.
I didn't know.
Please do not go. Well, lucky that it's Naz that was doing those auditions.
Yes.
Yes, do not go to auditions in people's houses. Yes, please get a...
Hotel.
Venue.
Even better.
Oh my goodness.
So what's up now? How have you been? Been, let me see. Should we recap the history? You did the department. You are first leading lady. Then you did, what do you call it? New money.
And that's it. Let it go. You see, that's why I'm like, why you not listening? Exactly. You see, that's why we can't take you anywhere. So, and now you have failed. So you have done 16 films. I've only called her in 2. How do you feel?
No, it's not like that. Now, that's all your fault. That's all your fault.
It's your fault.
You made the first call.
Hello?
Wait, did you call after that? Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, you want to come and put two go in my pocket?
Yes. So anyway, yes. So Osas, is always a pleasure to have you around. I mean, like your spirit is what's what I'm looking for. There's English.
Effervescent.
There you go.
Hey, I love it.
I've been hanging out with this
So
boy too
proud of
much.
my friend.
I've been hanging out with this guy too much.
Yes. I mean, so basically, I guess we invite you people on this podcast. Damola has lost his words after his embarrassment of just 5 minutes ago. So basically, I guess when we met, you were on Tinsel at the time.
Yes.
Yes. And so you were.
Hey! Oh, God. Oh,
What's he
wow.
about to say that?
What?
Hey! Yes, continue.
No, so basically, so you moved back to start your acting career, and Tinsel was number 1.
Yeah.
So how was that?
Well, I mean, I'm always grateful to Tinsel. It helped start my career in Nigeria. I'm working in the States, and then I moved here, and they're the ones that brought me to Nigeria. And it was supposed to be just 6 months. And then I was going to head back, and I was going to move to Los Angeles. And it's been almost 10 years now. Or it has been 10 years. In August, it has been 10 years.
Wow.
So I've been here for 10 years.
10 years anniversary.
Wow, yes. Wow. I have been here
interesting.
working, hustling, enjoying, living life for 10 years here in Nigeria.
So you
it's
came
really-
back for Tinsel?
Yeah, they invited me to be a part of the show. 6-month contract, and then I was gonna move to Los Angeles.
Yeah,
that
but
was
then how
the plan.
did you end up hosting Martina Dance Hall?
You know what it was? When I was on Tinsel, they were doing
Is it
the
all or hall?
hall.
That hall.
Dance
hall.
all.
It's all, it's not hall, it's
Martina
all.
dance
That's all.
all, as in all of everyone.
It's not.
can dance.
It's not.
Yes.
It's not.
And so I guess they appreciated my phoneme as well. But I guess to see a little bit of my hosting skills, some of the cast of Tinsel were invited to the very first AMVCA nominations party. And so we started to, say who was nominated for Best Actor, Best Actress, and all of that. And I guess somebody didn't make it, so they asked me to come in and fill in for a little bit. And I did, and they're like,
You have something.
Osas, you can host? I'm like,
Kind of, sort of.
Something, but I'm an actor first, you know? And so with that Maltina dance hall, it really opened up a lot of hosting gigs. But then I had to realize that, you know what, Osas, you're an actor first. Stop a bit of hosting so that people can understand that you're an actor first.
Why? But why would you, though? Because for me, I'm just
too
like,
much.
man.
You know what? The thing is that this is Osas Ighodaro. She's a media personality. She's a host. Which is cool, but
That's
for
what you
me,
wanted.
I want you to say, Osas the actor.
Okay. Okay. I
And
get
so,
you.
yeah.
I remember when we were doing the department, Coco was like, "Can you do a Nigerian accent?" and Osas tried. And
I always try.
So it was actually funny. So like she did, like she got the because the side that we used was one of those sides that you test how the character rides and the actor rides the character. Says that it was all great. And then Coco was like, just one last thing. Can you do a Nigerian accent? And then she tried to bobo. She's like, yeah, I can try. And then she tried, and we were
What,
like,
did she just put O? Did you just put O at the end of every sentence?
What's happening, no? What's going on?
That's the standard.
And so what we did when we cast was that we put a line in the film.
I'm
that-
Just to
back for
explain.
this.
No. So basically, he was the one that sent you to school. And then there was supposed to be a whole subplot with Chief's son who fell in love with her and all those things. So when you're cutting the film, you just carry that kind of subplot, you roll it in a bin and you
Please.
throw it away.
That's how you have to. Man, it's just always amazing of all the things that you put in the movie in the script, right? Then when the final work comes out, you're just like, look, what can we cut to keep it short enough? Or you end up with a
Murder.
movie that's like 4 hours.
The editing suite is a murder
Just chop
den.
everything
Yeah.
up. So, I have a question to ask. I heard that you were Miss Black USA.
Sis, I heard.
I heard.
Somebody told you.
Yes, rumor has it. So what was that like?
Okay, so when I was younger, I had very low self-esteem. And so my parents put me through modeling classes. And I guess I was on some form of modeling listserv that they now mailed to the house. A pageant postcard, be a part of the Miss blah, 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 blah. So I started out doing pageants when I was younger. Then I was getting my master's at the Actors Studio, and I needed money to finish paying for the tuition. So I'm like, okay, business mind, business hat, come on. You're about to graduate with a master's in acting. You've dabbled a bit in acting in the industry in the States, in New York. And a lot of the auditions, the girls look like me. I look like a lot of the girls. So what exactly is going to put me outside of the box of African American, Black, like what's setting me apart? So I said, okay, I need money for tuition, and having this title will actually help my career, I feel, which it has, thank God. And that was really the premise for doing Miss Black USA. And at the end of the day, I was the first Nigerian American to be crowned Miss Black USA. It helped lead me to Nigeria because they're like, she can act. She was former Miss Black USA. Please be coming, come and do this tinsel job or whatever. So that's how. So rumor is true. I was Miss Black USA.
Google.
Louis is like, hey, Damola, let's catch up.
Yes.
Let's catch up.
There's this thing I heard one day, etc.
No, but that's amazing because I've always. Okay, so I love the perspective that you gave in the sense that like you had low self-esteem and then that was a way out of it, which is for most people it's
The other way.
the other way where I have low self-esteem. The last thing I want to do is to end up on stage, to end up on stage talking to a bunch of people, and then that's.
Yeah, kudos to the parents for doing that. Yeah.
So when you did Tinsel, and so like how many? Because I remember when you did our film and then you did One Express roughly around the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, and then but then you stopped doing film for a while, I think, and then you.
Why do you think?
I don't know. You tell me.
Because of the hosting. Everybody wanted me to host something. So I'm like, nah, guys, like, cool, but I'm an actor. Let me be acting, please. And I think a little bit after that, I got married and had a baby.
Okay.
Girl, yeah.
There's that.
That happened.
We did New Money in 2017.
Yeah, Azariah was born 2016.
Yes, so yes, because I remember we were having to sort out childcare, like spaces, etc.
No, look, see, forever and ever, I always thought, I've said this to you.
Yeah.
Osas really, literally straddled both. And she did it fantastically. She would bring her daughter to set, run her car for hours outside with the AC on, just so that her daughter is comfortable. I mean, she's a baby at this point. She just needs somewhere that is, she can lie down. But that's what she did to commit to her craft forever and ever. Because really, I gave birth, your daughter is probably like 8 months older than mine.
Yeah.
Because I gave birth around that time as well to my first. And I just used to think about, oh my God, Osas was doing this thing. I can't do it.
You can't do it.
Yeah. And this is how a lot of women, also go ahead and do, work as well as, motherhood. And
So let me ask you, that's an interesting, and I'm maybe carrying a loaded grenade, but I'm curious. Do you think that there was a penalty for being a mother of a young child when you were during that period?
A penalty. So my mindset was, I love to act. I want to be in this industry. If the project does not allow me as a mother to come and work for you, then it's not the project that I need to be on. So I was very clear on that. And baby girl, she wasn't in the car before they come and say you left your daughter in the running car. But yeah, it was fine. But she was, in the green room, which I'm grateful for. And the thing is that it's not for everyone in terms of bringing their child on set. But I was grateful that I was able to do it because Azariah was a very quiet, observant child. So she wasn't crying and, disturbing set. She was just, looking and seeing and very peaceful. She's she's not that anymore. She was a peaceful baby.
Enjoy those days.
Yes. But yeah, my whole thing was if the set is accepting of me being a mother, I have to go and breastfeed and I'll come back and do. You guys were amazing with that. And so, yeah, that's what it was. So no penalty over here.
Awesome. So I have a question to ask. You've done the hosting thing. You've done the pageant thing. You're an actor. What do you think is next?
Let's ask this question differently.
Okay.
Because she went and put on a hat that she's like, am I going to do? But she will do it again. She produced.
She produced Assistant Madame's Black Hearts.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay.
Yes.
And I
So how
tell
was
us,
that?
Yes.
Hey, I doffed my hat to all the producers in the world. Oh my, no, it was a great set. It was a great experience. I see that my love is in front of the camera. Woo! Like a lot of I had to remind some of my colleagues on the show, like, girl, I'm with you. Just because I'm a producer, that doesn't mean that.
How were your actors?
No, they're amazing. But sometimes.
No, tell us the truth. Tell us the truth.
Just tardiness and, I want this food and it's hot and, yeah.
That's because you were in season 1. Or,
yes.
So did you reprise your role also?
Oh,
or is it secret? Wow. Sorry, I mean...
No exclusive today.
Let me not run afoul of anybody's NDA.
It's just white house. What happened?
But you do it again.
Yes, I would do it again. It was a beautiful experience. I really, really...
Just not anytime soon. Like, let's give it some time.
I mean, it's yet to come out, right?
It's at the end of this, September 1st or 2nd is when.
Yeah, because I saw the tape trailer or teaser came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it will be successful. And with that success, the fulfillment you will feel, you will do it.
Wipe like I did that.
It's a toxic relationship you have with your job as a producer.
It reminds me of this one as well, where she was like, the first time that she had to produce, she was just like, wow. Yes. And it's always the same thing. Like, first of all, your friends who are also actors, you have to first of all have a come to Jesus moment with them. Like, you guys, calm down.
Guys, please help me now. We're in this together.
Then there's the second part where everything that can possibly go wrong goes wrong, but then you just have to just ride it.
Yeah.
So how was Rattlesnake? Because it just hit Netflix and people loved the film. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. I had to message Charles. I messaged him. I told him before, but I messaged him literally maybe 4 or 5 days ago. Okay. Just thank you for Charles of Play. Yes. Yeah. So I had to just message him. Thank you for pushing for me to play this role. Like, because of course Amara is a Igbo girl. She has accents, all of that. Most of what I don't have, naturally. But you know, he pushed for me to play this role, and it really stretched me in a way that I never thought could happen. And I'm just really grateful that I'm able to hone my craft, and people are appreciative of that. So I really, really appreciated Rattlesnake and love how everyone is so receptive to the film.
And you can also add now to your CV that you do your own stunts. After that scene where you guys jumped out of the plane, where you cannot.
No, but did they jump out of the plane?
We jumped out of the plane,
please.
With my full chest, I would say we flew down to South Africa.
No. I mean, you are strapped to the back of somebody. Jumping out of the plane is by yourself.
Wait.
No. You guys strap yourself
First of all,
and jump and let us know.
Jump
Yeah.
first.
No,
I
please.
said, as we were flying, as we were jumping off the plane, I said, I had a thought. I said, first, I didn't tell my mom. Second, I said, Osas, I know you are a character right now, but you are also Osas. You are somebody's mother, and you are jumping out of a plane.
So how many jumps did you do before the
Just
plane?
one, thank you.
I'm sure once you land, you don't do it. You don't go back up there.
No, you do now.
You can.
So basically, it's a training thing now, like familiarity, series of jumps.
Yeah.
You go higher and higher and
All this
higher.
talk. All this
One
talk.
jump is enough.
One jump is
So how did it
enough.
feel?
Just for the
It was
record.
exhilarating. It was scary. It was like, are you kidding me, Osas? You are jumping out of a plane for a film. Are they paying you enough for this? But I'm grateful that I did it. I now can check it off my bucket list.
Yeah.
Yes.
I skydived, and it was so, and it's on film, so
Yes,
everybody can
everybody
see it.
can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can just tell them, I do my own stunts sometimes.
Sometimes.
Within reason.
Yes, and dependent on the pay.
I mean, me and Tom Cruise together.
Yes, bro.
Exactly.
Stunt double, what is that?
I can do it.
But what wouldn't you do for film?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Would you eat a cockroach?
Sure, why not?
Wow.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you take cockroach?
I was just asking just randomly.
No, but I mean, so if anybody that grew up watching Fear Factor should know that those
Yeah.
things are not a big deal.
That's
Yeah, you can't eat
small.
Yeah.
That's
Guy, I
small.
cannot be in the same room with a roach.
No, but like, but see, do you remember those Fear Factor where you stick your head
yes,
in a roach
with
farm?
snake,
Yeah.
everything, yes,
and then
yes.
as long as you know, so I guess mentally, you're not one of those people that,
Guy,
as long as you know that you're not going to die, you're fine. You're not one of those people.
I might die, my brain might kill me.
No, because that's so mentally. So one of the
It's
weirdest
getting
things.
over the
like,
mental barrier.
because like I developed like I did not know I had vertigo until because I used to think I was fine. I had no problem with heights, and then we went to Table Mountain. It's not that high, but the
Yeah.
floor is transparent.
Yeah.
And then I looked and I was like, oh wow, you have vertigo.
What's vertigo?
So it's when you look down and then
I know what it means,
now.
but I'm just
So
like-
literally, so do you know what I did? I just started looking down. And just
Then force yourself?
I didn't get over it though. I literally that was one of the worst 5 minutes of my life, that ride. But I was like,
I'll conquer this.
no, I knew I wasn't going to conquer it, but like it's like leaning into the discomfort.
Yeah.
Like
That's cute.
That is cute.
You see, let me tell you, I can look at the sky and see clouds for long enough. I'll be terrified of the clouds and I'll run into my house.
Ah,
Yes.
wow.
No, so you don't embrace. You don't
I don't
embrace
embrace
the
shit.
No, but how do you?
If it's
but like,
terrifying,
no,
I'm
but
done.
that's but like literally. I mean, this is a random example, but it was like how literally back then when you were worried about getting robbed on the bridge, you like, do you not go on the bridge?
No, you will still go because, there's money at the end of the day.
No, but so
But-
or a nightclub or whatever.
At the end of the
No, the club, there's just
No,
something.
but that's
at
the thing.
end
Like,
of the
but don't you
but-
like? So when you see those, when you see something you're afraid of, you don't react by saying, "I want to do it." You really?
I must conquer
Let's
it.
put it this way. Osas, how do you respond to fear?
There is no fear.
I mean, beyond
Honestly.
someone paying you to jump out of a plane, for example. but,
Yeah.
Like, what are you afraid
There
of?
is no
and then,
fear.
how do you
There,
respond?
I mean,
You're like great human beings.
the
like
only
you're-
one I fear is God. So I mean, if He's given me the position to, like, I'm so passionate about acting, and my love for the craft that I will delve into it. I'll be scared, yeah, but I'll do it. Oh yeah.
Maybe I mean I don't know. Maybe because I learned at a
put
very
cockroach in the room.
no. I mean I learned at a very young age. Fear is the mind killer. It's a really famous phrase from a book, right? That when you are afraid, it stops your ability to think, and so people put themselves in situations where they're afraid to learn how to think when they're afraid.
Again, great human beings.
Great human beings, but
We would love to be them someday.
so I'm going to have my disclaimer here right now.
I mean, I won't go into a cage with a lion, obviously, but
Yes.
I actually might do that one. But what I'm just simply saying is this.
Yeah.
There are
It's
random
scary,
things
but-
that... So, I have to say this before someone calls me out and literally calls me right now to say, Damola, don't lie about that. So, few years ago, living all by myself, and I was taking a shower. Now, showering can be like the most vulnerable thing because you're kind of like vulnerable at that particular point in time. Kind of. Which is why...
naked.
Yes, which is why Psycho that's like one of the scariest scenes for like a very long time, right? But then I happened to open my eye and I saw like those big flying cockroaches. Oh yes. So
Oh my God.
literally, I go, there's like soap everywhere, there's water everywhere, the shower curtain gets ripped. It was the entire bathroom
Did you
was
scream like a girl?
high pitched, and was very prolonged. Tore everything up, tore the entire bathroom, not trying to kill this thing though, but trying to get
Run
out of the
away.
bathroom. Right?
so that's why we write jokes that she'll kill cockroach for you.
Yeah. So Daya comes over much later. Then
That is his wife.
yeah, that's my wife right now, but I'm still dating there. And then she comes over, she goes into the bathroom and sees everywhere scattered. And she was like, what happened? And I was like, you don't want to know? She was like, no, tell me. And I tell her this story. She now tells Nora. And then, which is why anytime there's like a joke about a cockroach, Nora is like, don't worry, I got your back. Because, so yes, I have said that. But that one was really not I'm
You
scared
wasn't
of a
prepared
cockroach.
for it.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
You are afraid of a cockroach. It's fine. There's nothing wrong.
So there's nothing you wouldn't
I mean, a
do.
cockroach flew on me when I was a child, and it scarred me.
God,
Like, I
have you
mean,
seen?
it's a stand. I mean, it's like I will never forget. But see, here's the thing about stuff like that. You just like I remember once a bird shot in my mouth. Like I mean, yes, now, like literally, like I was like Uche and I.
Good luck.
Like Uche and I were like
Don't do it
we
again.
were like in a park somewhere.
What
Yes.
is the...
We were talking. I just and I was like,
Yes. That's good luck. That is good luck, actually.
I mean,
This is why your temperature... Wait, were we on camera when you
We're
were
not on
saying...
camera.
Okay, because he had just told us, he shared something with us before we went live.
Yeah.
About how he doesn't feel hot and he doesn't feel cold. So
That's
maybe
why-
that bird shit.
Is that
Shit. That
Ah,
makes
I'm
sense.
not eating.
Because
I'm
birds
not
are outside. Think about it. They're outside, whether it's hot or cold, they're out there. Think about it.
I'm not eating.
I
I'm
don't
not
think it was
drinking.
radioactive bird shit.
Think.
Because one of the weirdest thing mentally, because it's that whole thing about your ability to, and I guess is that thing about mentally being able to shift your mindset. Like if you believe that you're in control of your mindset,
Yeah.
a bird shits in your mouth. You have two options. You embrace, you live with the fact that the bird shits in your
Here's
mouth.
the thing.
Or-
I don't understand how cockroaches think.
No, but like
right?
you're actually visibly uncomfortable. Like
Yes.
your body is
So
like.
when you talk about how embracing your fear and all of that, I can embrace it with like entering anywhere and talking to people. I can do all that. But you see, when it comes to cockroach, how do they think? Why is a cockroach flying on you? Like, run the fuck it. Sorry.
Well, we have
Run away.
sworn. So I don't think anybody who has watched our movies is under no impression that we don't swear. Like, right? I mean, like when my father watched Arbitration, he's like, good movie, but you know, there was a lot of swearing. Like, why are they? Why would it was? I'm like, that's how tech people talk, etc., etc. You know, we're trying to showcase the world. He's like, yes, but you know. And then he also said that at the end that he expected her to have gone to prayer meeting to thank God for deliverance. You know?
Yeah, there was also that bit.
Oh, God.
Yeah, my dad doesn't watch my movies in general.
Sorry.
So anyway, back to
normal, back to regular
the rest of
programming.
the thing.
Yes.
So basically, one of the things that struck me about what you said about Rattlesnake is basically, and is the between the lines that I want to push on a little bit about him giving you a role that pushed you. So the corollary is that you are saying that there's a surfeit to use Damola's English of those sort of roles. That basically you are in a position where you don't get a lot of roles that push you. That they want the Osas.
They want Osas.
That is a brand.
Yes.
Yes.
That is pretty...
That's it. And I had to, not that I'm not grateful for those kind of roles, which I am, but I feel like if I'm able to push that versatility, I need to be able to showcase different types of acting.
Yeah.
And if I'm just gonna do the pretty girl kind of roles, then it's not really stretching anything. So
Yeah, but
So
then
do we
there's
have
the
a
other-
writing problem?
No, but then there's the other thing that sort of. But there's another box that you also got put in, which was partially our fault, I think, but not 100%. The new money thing.
Okay.
There's that what with Angela, that the problem solver.
What's her name?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of the American, the film.
Kerry
Washington. Yes,
Yes,
Olivia Pope.
So I don't know if that was the first one, but I remember like
I
people.
think it was.
But then that also became part
Yes.
another.
Yeah, because she did it so well.
But she did it so well, right? So she was like, she was hyper competent.
So well. Yeah.
So it's hyper competent. So you just go with that route. But at least there are like two different sides to it. I mean, you've got someone where we're talking to Blossom the other time. I was like, look, after a while, you were just being casted as the heartthrob or the love interest or like the boy you would take home to mama, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. But I realized that a lot of actors want to explore like the full range.
Absolutely.
I want
That's
to
what
be
I'm
a
saying. Is there a
villain.
writing problem? Because a lot of actors have the same issues
No, but it's not a writing problem. It's a
with like
it's
characters
a
and
one-
how
no.
how lacking
I mean, if
of
you've not
substance
if you've
they are.
not seen that particular actor in a particular way,
Do you
or
trust?
in that character, it's not even trust. You won't even think of them.
Yes.
Okay, come in and let's read this role. Let's see what you can do. No, it's this person definitely can do it. We've seen them do that before.
Yeah.
So that's always the journey for.
Yeah, but 'cause it's funny. But even like for Newman, like you had never played, but I wrote that role with you in mind. Even though
Oh,
the
wow.
powers that be were like, Uncle, please.
Call us out.
Yes,
Call
they're like
our
you
phone,
know,
like,
you like
yes, we said let us test the water.
You know, yeah.
And we all came back to
And then you know what they then did? They then insulted me for not being fair. That I didn't give any. That how else wouldn't she kill it? Why
When
not,
you
you know,
write
right?
it, when
I
you
was
write
like,
you
I'm
go with
sorry.
time.
So like, I was like,
it's a cheat now. It's a cheat now.
I've never played that kind of role before.
Yes, but if they write something with you in mind, the possibility of you being able to play that role is.
No, but I killed that shit.
Yes, no, but you did. We're not arguing. We're
one
not
of my
arguing with that one. We're
favorite
not arguing.
characters. So,
even the audition, you murdered it.
because you know what? I looked at that role as Osas, you're coming back. You're coming back because
from hosting.
From hosting from giving birth.
Right,
It's
right.
also,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, out of sight, out of mind, seriously. So I'm like, I've not acted in anything. You guys sent the sides. I'm like, no, this is a fire role. I need to kill this. And so I had time to work on it. And when I came in, I was just like, oh, and Jemima.
that was here actually.
It was
We actually did it
in
here.
this room.
Yeah, it was in this room.
Charlotte Film House, the Cube.
So I have a
Hello.
question to ask. What role would you like to play next? As in, what haven't you done that you would like to explore? And this one, open facts. We usually play a game where we say, look, create your ideal
own
movie,
film.
your own movie. So what role would you like to play? What would you like the genre of movie to be?
Well, we played it like 4 times.
Yeah, so we can bring it back and now ask. Okay, so if you had to create your own movie, right?
Let's start with role first. I like the role.
Yeah, so
because
what
it
role?
builds off the.
What role
The
would you like
role. Well, there's a character. Well, my dream role is Queen Nefertiti.
Okay.
And that is one.
That's the
that-
Ramses woman, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I would absolutely love to do that. It's
But
regal.
what did she do? Like it was, she's the one. She was the one. At least in the 10 Commandments that I remember, she was married to Ramses, but she loved Moses, and then so she was the main reason why Pharaoh didn't let his people go.
She was one of the first
Why don't we just do the
first ship.
movie? Let's do
No, so
the
but I know
movie.
that. But I heard that she got a bad rap because I read one of those
Yeah,
historical
She built
fiction
the
books.
first ship. No, isn't it her?
Yeah,
Nefertiti.
that she got a bad rap.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that it was the men that wrote that one. So let us reclaim Nefertiti.
Yes.
So we want to make a movie about Nefertiti.
So you want the regal,
So, period
the queen,
piece, yes.
Yes.
strong,
It's
also
one of the
soft.
one of the dream roles, but I'm just all about the spectrum, going the badass, the like just.
Have you played
playing
the villain
different
before?
roles.
On.
Is it something we've seen? Is it out?
It's coming.
It's coming out.
So how was that?
Oh, it was amazing! Oh my
Why is it that
gosh!
people that have been playing the good role, the day they get the chance to be bad, they're like so excited.
Oh my gosh! Like I'm just so excited. I don't want to say but it's coming out. So
Are you sure you don't want to just plug
You
it?
just, you can plug it too.
Exclusive.
I don't
plug
think it has
it.
been announced though. So has it been announced?
it's been announced,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
If it's not you that plugged it, if it's me that says it. I
Can
just
whisper
carry
in Zulu's ear.
Carry on, carry on.
When is this
I
coming
believe
out?
I know what she's talking about.
It's in
2 weeks, 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It'll have been out by then. We'll have seen trailer.
Right? End of. Okay, so bad comments.
Okay.
Right. But the trailer is already there.
And trailer is out now.
It's there, but you don't know that I'm.
Oh,
the
right. So
villain.
it's a massive spoiler for it. Got it.
Yes.
Because you in the trailer, you're his assistant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And then you sort of kind of have
Exactly.
to. No. So
Fire away.
basically, you people haven't seen bad comments. That's all this strange. Go and see bad comments.
Go and see bad
Because I
comments.
heard it's amazing. Because when Moses
Yeah.
told me, Moses was like, Nas, bad comments. Like, we need that movie to
So
be
wait, that's the
because
Jamaica movie
Yes.
where he directed it?
No, Moses.
Moses in my.
So the Moses I'm talking about is Moses Babatokwe.
Oh,
The
Moses Babatokwe.
Moses that you're talking about is Moses Iwan.
Yeah, one girl,
Yes.
sorry.
Moses directed it, but it was Jimike's first.
Like his cinema film. I don't know if he has done other stuff, but it's his first film for cinema.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
yes.
great. That's the one where he had like the
big beard.
the beard and the afro.
Yeah.
And I remember that his speech right out. Okay,
Speaking
awesome.
of bad comments, though, how do you handle that? All that social media nonsense. I feel like you guys are
know.
superheroes.
The thing is that I think I'm just grateful to my parents.
And I thought people love you.
Yeah, I don't really.
Yeah,
care.
everybody
you
loves
don't
us,
get-
Sam.
not
Oh, really?
And I'm grateful for that.
you need to let
Everybody
us
loves.
please.
Like, do you remember that video that she just did? That she was dancing.
See me dancing now, dancing now. To the left, dancing now. Aye, to the right, dancing now.
Where people literally were like, "Oh my God, Osa!"
No, but dancing videos.
No. But it was the joy. So the way, people watching Osas in that video made people happy. People were literally like, "Oh my God, this made like all those happy, like that feeling of oh my God, like an endorphin rush." People were active, like all the comments were like, "Oh my God, God bless you." Just like wow.
God bless you for dancing. Wow, you really do have good.
I mean, you have good vibes.
followers,
Because
yeah,
one is this.
yeah.
After that, usually people go, yes, that at the bottom, please, I haven't eaten today. Please send me 5,000 naira. I need to do this for my parents. I was like,
I'm really
Oh,
great.
hustle,
I'm really
hustle.
grateful to people being kind to me online because I see some of my colleagues don't have the same grace.
That's all.
Whoosh.
Now she can do a reality show. Everybody loves Osas.
Yes. We can just make a movie of it.
No, but that's her in it's reality.
Yes.
It's not. Think about it now.
Meta show where
Or
it's
maybe
a
they'll
show.
start hitting you after bad comments.
No, where,
Are you saying it's like okay, you need to experience the hits?
Well, I don't understand, but is it
I'm
necessary?
setting her up for it.
No,
Why?
it's funny. So it would be as if like
Maybe her roles have like protected her.
So you know it's like
Because you know how everybody believes Patience Osokwa is the actual
Yes.
wicked stepmother,
Yes.
Wicked stepmother, wicked
And
ass.
she's in this movie too. She's
Oh,
in Black
wow.
Comments as well.
So it reminds me of like that main twist is Jimmy Kimmel, right? Or is it?
Yeah, Jimmy. It's Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, so it was also coming like, I'm sorry, I don't have any.
Don't have any. Oh wait, let me ask one question. So you guys shot for like how long?
So we shot in, I think about 3 weeks or so.
3 weeks.
In Abuja and in Lagos.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Multi
yeah.
city tour. So for us, what I've started noticing is that people have started shooting longer and longer.
Yeah.
So before it just used to be like your standard 14 days, 15 days.
Standard.
Yes.
That's not
But-
standard.
I'm just saying that cinema
Cinema standard, okay.
standard,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
It's like about 14, 15 days, 17 days, they're about. But now I'm starting to see more people now doing 21, 24.
Yes,
8 weeks.
it was
yeah,
like around
8 weeks,
there.
6 weeks. So
That's
it's
because the standard has been risen, and
Yeah.
you can't just put out rubbish anymore.
I love it.
Yeah, everyone is a critic. You have to come correct because we're on a world stage, which I'm so grateful for. The growth of this industry in the past 10 years.
So funny enough, I was going to talk about this, but this reminded me. Ghost and a Child 2. So weirdly,
someone has been working hard.
so funnily enough, Tony told us that she was going to. When did Netflix come? When was that?
What do you mean?
When did we do that TED thing? When TED came?
Oh, that was
just before COVID.
Yeah, so that was like February.
February.
So that's February of last
2020,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, that she told me that she's talking. No, that she's thinking about it and she's thinking about herself. I was like, cool. I mean, she told me
Is
the
that what
concept.
she said? Wow.
Yeah, like that was literally.
way back when.
Well, yeah, that's over a year ago.
Yeah, because that was when we're doing
We had just
DOD.
finished
No,
DOD.
DOD. No, we're still shooting.
We're still shooting DOD.
We're shooting DOD. We're at the upstairs while we're shooting DOD.
No, but she told this was at that event that she mentioned.
Oh,
she was telling us about her next project.
Yeah,
that when she was thinking about who was going to direct, trying to figure out who was going to direct, etc., etc. So yeah.
So what was that like?
Oh, okay. So my mom passed away in November, and I wasn't really, But you know, all this happiness and positive vibes, it's because of her. It's like my mom would not want me any way to be upset, to be sad, to be depressed. So all this that you guys are seeing, all the dancing, it's the spirit of my mom just like really just pushing me forward. So that's what it is. But before that, I was really down. I wasn't on social media. I wasn't doing anything. I was just out of it in a black hole. And so Mimi from Film One and Sister Toye called and they're like, Osas, you need to do this movie. And I'm like, I'm not in the mood for nothing. I don't want to do anything. But you know, Sister Toyin is quite persistent.
Understatement of the millennium.
Never gives up.
She is quite persistent. And I'm like, I gave excuses. I'm like, I think I'm going to be in town. And I don't know. She's like, Osas, you are doing my film. And that is that. We will work with your dates. No problem. Like, she was just like on it. And it was such a blessing. It really helped bring me back into myself again and working and just, awesome. I'm really grateful to that project. It really helped me. And it's good. It's a good one.
I love the promo clip you guys put out.
Yeah. Even though the one that, because there was one thing I asked about, right? So when apparently I was.
She's such a bully. Oh my God. I'm like, Ryan, I cannot do this. She's like, you will do it. You will do it in a Raz. I said, I'm not Raz. She's like, no, you will do. What?
And then where's your look like, what's going on?
I said,
I mean, that was so much fun. Like,
that was very fun.
I love to hear for that. Man.
Looking forward. That's out in September, right?
Yeah.
September.
So Ghost and the Tout.
10th.
Yeah, September 10th.
So
watch out for that.
Back to back right now.
Yeah, so
But you know what it is? It's like, people are like, is it only your sass? Yes, it's okay.
Please,
well, we're sharing the space. Love
It's
it.
like,
You've left it for them long enough. And now you're back.
Now I'm back. But the thing is that I'm just really grateful because a lot of the projects I've done already. I've been done. But they're all now coming out at the same time.
It's your year.
That's it.
That's how it
Thank
works.
God for that.
I mean, that's the thing about this film business. Like, it feels like I mean, every film person is whatever version of spiritual that because they believe in an actual Holy Spirit, God, Providence, but like a lot of film people swear by a version of Providence. That one way or another, the stuff that is meant to happen is meant to happen for whatever reason. And yeah, I mean, and so far so good. We have not died.
Yeah, we thank God.
Everyone's time will come eventually. But I'm super glad about it, and especially how that process was also able to help you rise out of the funk of losing your mom. So that's one of those kind of things where sometimes they tell you, like, it's great to get back into work to get you over random stuff, to get you over things like that. So
Absolutely, and it really has. It really has. I'm really grateful. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out in theaters and on streaming platforms.
We already know about that one too now because they released the trailer. We saw you there with the microphone, letting them know that Labaru is in town. Labaru is coming. So back to back, 3 huge projects, man.
Yes.
Actually, it's the same day. Actually, it's actually the same day.
With bad comments.
Yeah, 27th.
So if you're not in the cinema watching bad comments, you
should
better
be
be
at
on
home.
laptop watching
King of Boys.
But so
Laptop, go and rent projector, please. Biggest screen possible. Yes,
that's where I watch.
biggest screen possible.
So I'm super glad and I'm super excited because it's, in fact, the month of September is Osas's month.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so.
And then when they do Merriment 3, maybe we'll see you there. You'll just be clocking franchises left, right, and center.
Boom. All right, thank you so much, Osas, for coming. And we can't wait to see all the many things.
And then we'll figure out something that we will do together also.
Please.
Yes.
So
Damola will not embarrass himself the next time you're on, and say you've been in 1, 2.
The third one, the one that counted was
the one that shouldn't be spoken about.
Yeah.
No, but I'm sorry, bleep all of that out. What?
The one that shouldn't be spoken about.
The one that we haven't
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're
One
talking
that
about.
doesn't exist.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're bleeping. But please, guys, just to be on the safe side, in the month of September, look out for Osas in Bad Comments, Go Stand It Out 2, as well as King of Boys, Return of the King.
Smart Money Women's coming out in September too.
Oh, right, yes.
And then when is the assistant madams that you may or may not be in?
That's also September.
Assistant
shit.
Madam, September.
So yeah, she's taking over your mom.
Literally, August, September is the month of Osas.
So if you are doing anything in the month of September and August, please, look out for Osas. She'll be there. She might even be on a BRT bus driving past you. Or a billboard. You'll definitely see her.
With love.
All right, so keep watching us. Catch us on all the podcasts platforms that you watch or listen. All the podcast platforms you listen to podcasts on. And catch us on YouTube on the Inkblot Meet and Greet podcast.
You just missed and greet, too. That's why you got that.
All right.
Bye,
Bye, guys.